Welcome back to another video from here in Malaysia in our facility. We've been doing actually pretty good. We've been getting some production out of our animals, which is really making me happy. So I want to go through and show you guys some of our production animals, some of our babies that we've gotten in the last couple of months or so. I am going to start over here. These are baby rhino rat snakes, and these are from a wild caught pair of Vietnam locality rhino rats. So they are quite small, but they are feeding. My facility manager said that they're feeding really well on fish and pinky parts. So of course, when they hatch out, they're this kind of gray-brown color. They will turn green later, but it is cool just to be able to have some of these in production. I don't know how long, like what our plans are for the project, but we have these animals here and our plan is to continue to let them grow out and probably bring them over and offer them for sale in June 2024. So that's that. We have one Ridley eye, kind of a well-started baby. This is from wild caught Cameron Highlands, true locality Cameron Highlands, documented. And so we just have this one baby left right here right now, but doing really well and produced here, of course. So that is pretty good. This will be something that we will offer also in June. And I'm saying the dates of the offering because there's going to be some animals that we're going to be able to offer in December, like I guess this month. I'll say this month, even though technically right now it's still November for us. By the time you're seeing this, it should be December and you will be getting proper dates. These are, okay, so these are baby Boiga Synodon from our Melanistic female. And so we are not gonna offer these for sale right now because we need to figure out kind of what's going on with the genetics. The babies look a little bit more dirty to me. They have like a little more of a kind of a gray, kind of dirty wash to them. And I think over time, they grow into their melanistic adult form. Maybe it's something like the IMG gene in boa constrictors, the increased melanistic gene, increasing melanistic gene, I think it is, where the black comes in over time. So I'll show you these guys. They're really cool no matter what. They're just really interesting to me, but they just seem a little darker than normal. And some are more dark and some are more light. This one is more to like a normal look to me, more of the browns and mahogany color, but it's cool. Really, really neat little babies. They're very, very attractive. So I'm gonna show you all of them just to show you guys some diversity. Come on, buddy. Your turn is over. Then we have another one here. This one has a little bit of that kind of dirty wash to it. It's a bigger baby, this one. So I've seen enough of these where I get the feeling that these are like, especially this one is going to grow into the melanism. But super cool. And these guys are eating day-old button quail, so they're doing quite well. Synodon love birds and eggs and all that, so the key to getting these babies going, at least for us over here, is to offer bird or bird-related prey. It's another one, big, almost identical to the last one. Has that kind of dark gray wash to it. So pretty cool. Go kind of fast so you don't lose interest, because I know how it is on YouTube. Another one, a little bit darker kind of overall. The head is dark. Ay. So it's going to be very interesting for us to kind of watch these grow out and see our first opportunity to do something with the Melanistic Synodon and kind of get it all figured out. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. And last one, we have 5. You see that dark head. And these animals are already, you know, like several weeks out of the egg, so it could be that the melanism is slowly creeping in as well. I could be completely off on that, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna follow my instinct and feelings on that. So that is cool. We have some eggs incubating, maybe like 1 month away from hatching, of normal Synodon. Those will be available probably in June because the boiga takes some time to establish, so that'll be a perfect timing so we can offer some normal ones. And I'm gonna show you some other stuff. Excuse me if I get it confused. These are baby Melanota, and there's one like really aberrant one that I wanted to show you guys. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, this one. I thought this was pretty interesting. So you can see the bands are super thin and they're like broken up. They're like dotting the eyes kind of thing. Really interesting. So these are doing well. These are established babies, and we will be offering these for June. So down here, I believe no, not there, maybe here. We have baby Gemicincta. I think we have 3. So these will turn black. These are the black Sulawesi mangroves, but as babies, they are amazing looking. This one has extreme broken up banding and patterning. It's very different. Normally they are not like that. They're more banded. But it won't probably mean much as they get into adulthood because they will turn black. We have a couple of them. I think we have 3 or 4. I'll have to find out. I'm not even really sure. So these will be available for December. And they are established and doing really well. Yeah, it's gonna be 3. So we're producing these Goniosoma in pretty good numbers, and we're trying to focus on animals for banding. And I know that might sound strange to a lot of you because a red-tailed green rat snake is green, but some of them have some banding, and you can see it more as they grow. But this one was set aside because it's starting to show some of the banding pattern, and I'll show you a little bit of a bigger grow out and you'll get a much better idea. So this is a really good example of one of the Goniosoma with bands. And of course, yeah, it's inflating its neck and you can see all that interstitial skin, but that is not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to all of this banding and speckling and stuff. This animal at rest is not solid green like a normal Goniosoma. This has the banding. And hopefully it's pretty self-explanatory, but this is what we are trying to kind of like set aside and offer to you guys in June. So there's not many of them. I would say maybe like 1 out of 15 or 1 out of 20 might be coming out like with this banding. So it's probably something genetic that you could like selectively breed 2 adults like this, and I'm gonna assume that the babies will come out also like that. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty different, and you know, we're always trying to give you guys something different. So these are what I'm referring to when I say the banded Goniosoma. Really good example. This one's kind of extreme. But believe it or not, the babies that we set aside, as they kind of reach up into these sizes and beyond, they will display that pattern, all of that. So maybe we can just get away completely from solid green Goniosoma, because that seems to be what's the most common. Very cool. So I think we're gonna close the video with this baby Pitayas carinata. For those of you that watch our channel and are familiar, here in the baby room, this is a wild collected, was a hatchling. And so it's been here for quite a while now, and it's growing out, and it's awesome, and it's beautiful. Like I said many times, the Malaysia locality stuff just smokes the Indonesian locality, in my opinion. And while we did not produce this animal, we have a pretty good sized colony. I'm going to highlight Pitayas carinata in a different video because we're getting a really solid collection here. They are just so fun to work with. So that is it from the production side here in the Malaysia facility. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what's here now. Some stuff shipped out recently to Japan, to the US, and so we don't have as much stock as we did before. But some of the better stuff is here, and some will be available for December, some will be available for June. So watch the available page, let me know if you're interested in any of that stuff, and just kind of start getting ready if you're interested in any of that stuff. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next one. Take care.